The marathon Des Sables is about ready to start. I'm freaking out.
It was a special experience, but it was quite emotional and harrowing at the same time.
As a team, we worked together and supported each other, and that was tested wholeheartedly when Paulie went down, and we pulled together and did everything we could to keep him warm.
For everyone to do what they did on the day that I crashed, to be looked after that well by effectively mostly strangers, was incredibly humbling, and incredibly, to be that far away from home and to feel that safe and secure was fantastic.
I've got myself 7 new brothers and sisters, and they'll be my brothers and sisters for life.
Bring it on.
You cannot do this race all by yourself. You really need the support of your tent mates.
It's better to go through the dunes before dark. Okay, but it's still light at 7. Yeah. Oh, okay.
I was amazed how such an eclectic group of people could be bonded together so quickly. There were different quirks about different people. There were different mannerisms, and for us, it all just worked.
Now, some would say you're applying makeup, but that's not the case. No, it's zinc oxide. How you doing, Stuart?
I'm doing good. Feeling great. Feeling ready to roll.
Canada.
Bring it on. Oh, Canada.
How many times can Stuart pack and unpack his bag?
That's one of the things that will stick with me for a long time. The constant rustling that was coming from his side of the tent. I mean, it must have driven you crazy laying next to him. He was always at it, shedding something, taking something, asking, should I pack this? Who wants this? Who wants that? He was one of the real characters of the tent, and I think without him, the tent would have been a lesser place. So it was blokes like him and his sort of mannerisms that made for such an enjoyable week. The cycle of life would repeat itself every day. We'd be rustled by the Berbers, we'd all check in how we were feeling, we all had our own routines, we all had our own expectations, and they were declared most days what we were going to do, how we were going to go about it, and then we'd go off and do our thing. And probably the most fun part of the day was just waiting for each other to come in, and hoping sometimes, because you're never quite sure where each of us was out there, and it was almost like a homecoming every afternoon, just to welcome everyone back and then share the day together.
There was a real camaraderie between all of us to try. We wanted to see as many of our tent members succeed and finish the race. And to be honest with you, throughout the race, there was different stages with different people in the tent when we wondered whether, we all had our moments. And I came here with a goal of being in the top 1 to 200. and of course in the first couple of days I achieved that. I was, you know, in the top 100, so of course you think, well, you can keep that up. Things started to unravel, and they can unravel very quick. One thing compounds to the next. You know, of course my feet on the second day got trashed with some of the rocks, and then I got a bit got some diarrhea, so a bit of dehydration, and then of course then the weather got hotter, and so things didn't get easier. They got harder. Each leg built on the last one. You know, I had a pretty tough time for about 24 hours, but once I got through that, you know, I wanted, to the extent that I could, I wanted to try to support everyone else.
Although wanting to do well, I think that meant finishing for all of us.
I think after that you reach the top. There's still more.
We lost a couple of guys quite early. The way they took it certainly meant that we were also able to enjoy the week. So I think we had a shared purpose, and that was to enjoy the week and finish. For us, I think, yeah, it wasn't a race in as much as an experience, and a shared experience at that.
It was an easy decision to make. It was, you know, the only decision was to stick around because I wanted to see you guys finish.
Everyone was very positive and supportive, even through the darker periods, and recognising the fact that there will be dark periods.
And I am absolutely wrecked. My feet are killing me. My hip flexor. I can't run. I can barely walk. But it's close to the end. It's a real test of will.
It was an emotional and a physical experience, one that I don't know if I'll ever be able to truly explain to people.
Finish line, I can't see it, but I think we're almost there.